All right, factoring a perfect square trinomial with lead coefficient 1. Now, these are a special case type of problem that you can memorize if you want. We will be looking for those as we're solving different types of equations, more so when we get into college algebra and stuff like that. However, these factor the same way that we factor any trinomial with a lead coefficient of 1. So you don't have to memorize special cases. As you have more and more experience, that memorization will just happen. Right now, it's the knowing how to factor that's the bigger concern. So we're going to do this the same as we did any trinomial that starts with a 1, because remember, we need the product of the first times the last, the factors that will add or subtract, they're going to combine to equal that middle term. The sign of this will tell you whether you're going to add or subtract, and this will tell you what you have to equal. So we have 1 times 81, which is just 81. So I need the factors of 81. It is a positive. That tells me I'm going to add, or that my factors are going to be the same time, and I need to get positive 18. All right, so my factors of 81 are 1 and 81, 3 and 27. 4 doesn't go in there, 5 doesn't go in there, 6 does not, because 3 is not paired with an even number. 7 doesn't, 8, and then we have 9 and 9. All right, and we know that 9 plus 9 equals 18. So my factors in this case are going to do the same thing. We have the v in the front and a v in the front of this one, because they have to multiply to v squared. And then I have plus 9, those are the factors. They are the same, so I could either write it as 2 parentheses, or I could say the parentheses are the same and I have 2 of them. So I could have v plus 9 squared. Both ways should be acceptable. It's a matter of what you want to type into the box. Okay. And we'll use this property for other things. So like it says, you can write it with one things is with the exponent for a simplified version. However, it is perfectly acceptable to do it this way. The other one's just a little less writing. All right, so this one, yet again, it is a special case. It is a perfect square, and the end is a perfect square, and the middle is twice the product of those two perfect squares. But I do it just like a regular trinomial, so I need the factors of 1 times 9, which is 9, that add, because it's a positive 9, they're going to add to 6. So 9 is 1 and 9, and 3 and 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So this is going to be 2 parentheses, W and a W, and a 3 plus 3. Put the plus in front of the other 3. And we can type it in. We'll do it the shortcut way for them. So parentheses W plus 3 squared. There's 2 of them. And it's a little happier with that answer, but both answers are completely right. I will do the next one with 2 parentheses, and maybe we'll get some negatives. All right, so this time we have a negative in the middle. So this is done the same way. We have the first times the last, so 1 times 4, which is 4. It's a positive 4. So they have to add 2. The middle term is a negative 4. So my factors of 4 are 1 and 4, 2 and 2. 2 plus 2 is a 4. To get it to be a negative 4, it'd have to be a negative 2 plus a negative 2. Gets me to negative 4. So my parentheses will be a W and a W. And I have a negative 2 and a minus 2 instead of, because plus minus becomes a negative. So this will get typed in. I'm going to do it as the 2 parentheses because I like that. W minus 2, W minus 2. And that will be what we have. We will check our answers, and we should be done with this topic as well. All right.